Welcome back once again to the GB9 London Classic. And we've got a main event match for you today between Tony Drago and Craig Osborne. And Craig there, you just saw, won the lag. And we'll get this game underway. Tony, of course, won the Pro Division in Croydon. He'll be looking to make that 2 in a row. A good solid break from Craig Osborne there. He split those balls very nicely, giving himself a shot at the lowest numbered ball. Most importantly, that white ball is in the centre of the table. Craig himself got to the semi-final of the Pro Cup back in Solihull, the first event of the season. He was very unlucky to lose his semi-final match 9-8 against Imran Majid, who we all know went on to win that event. Since that time, Craig hasn't really been at the top of his form, so he'll want to make amends for that here.
Table number 12, Osborne. On table number 13, Tony Burton, David Walsh.
So that 9 ball gives Craig this early lead. You see Tony there with an equally impressive break. The 9 ball's been kicked right towards that corner pocket. The cue ball has also gone towards the top of the table. So he's got this long 2 into the corner. Little test of his cueing there, but he's not quite got that as planned. He's hit the 5 ball on the way through, which has meant that the 2 ball has diverted from its intended path. Craig just rolls that cue ball through, drops in the 2 over the corner, knows he left himself this 3 ball along the rail. He's going to try and get the cue ball back out to centre table here. Very nicely played, should be a very simple 4-9 combination now to give him a 2-0 lead, which it is. So a good start from Craig. Again, a solid break. Which is pretty much all you can ask for. Spending a little bit of time deciding on his next course of action with that cue ball, looking about where he wants to pop that 5 ball. He's elected to play the cue ball through with topspin, play the 5 in the opposite corner pocket. He's had to leave himself enough of an angle to get back across the other side of the table for the 6. And he's played that to perfection. Knows he doesn't have to do a lot with the cue ball here, he's just got to roll this 6 ball in down the long rail. And it doesn't really matter what he does with the cue ball pretty much here. He's just going to try and stop it. He screwed it back a couple of inches, so he's got the 7 now in the top left corner. Now we could either roll this through or try and stun across to play the 8 in the same pocket. I think he's stunning across. No, he's just rolled it through. Just stop the ball. Left him a nice angle there to send the cue ball back round for this 9. To get the rest out. So this 9 down gives Craig Osborne a 3-0 lead. And you'll want to make sure that he gets a rack under his name. Bit of a debate there as to whether Tony has made the 3 points on the break. And it transpires that he hasn't. So it gives Craig Osborne another opportunity at the table. Craig has missed that 1 to the corner. Tony wastes no time in getting down on the shot. Balls all look there in a good position now. And we get to see the pace and the power of Tony Drago. Become a permanent fixture on the GB9 Tour, which is absolutely fantastic, which means we're going to see more and more of Tony on Q Sport TV. I know a lot of our viewers tune in to specifically watch these GB9 Tour matches. And the most popular matches are those that feature Tony. So down goes the 9, and he has pulled one back. That's now 3-1, with Craig to break again. Once again, a very, very solid break from Craig Osborne. Parking that white ball right in the centre of the table. And he's got this shot on the 3 to the left top corner. He had to put a lot of spin on that ball to try and get position on the 4, and in doing so he's forgotten the most fundamental part, and that was to make sure he potted the 3. And he left it hanging over the pocket as well, so Tony's got every opportunity once again in this rack. And looking at the way these balls are positioned, he's got enough pace. He hasn't got round to play it in the intended pocket, so I don't know whether he's looking now to play a 5-9 combo. That's exactly what he's done, and he's missed it. So Craig will be delighted after that miss he made to the corner pocket. It's not been left in the easiest of positions. The 5 ball isn't in a a particularly easy position to make it potable. So he'll have to muster up some kind of safety shot here, I think, Craig Osborne, unless he wants to take the attacking bank shot on. No, he has elected for the safety, and it's a fantastic one. Put distance between the object ball and the cue ball. Got that cue ball tucked right in behind the 6. And we can see the 5 ball coming around, which means Tony has hit the ball. But as with all those hidden hope shots, it's dropped towards the corner pocket. Craig just making good use of the angles there to get back out for the 6.
On table number 16, David McCarthy and Paul Edwards.
Tony gives him that 9. So he extends his lead to the 3-rack cushion that he had before. It's looking a very good match so far for Craig Osborne. This time, no doubt that Tony's got the 3 points on the break. With the little cluster that he's created down the bottom end of the table there. Nice shot. Knows he can play the 2 now, probably to the top corner. Just sends the cue ball back off the side rail for the 4. And again we see the speed at which Drago plays around this table. Makes it look very, very easy when he's in full flow. And drops in that 9 ball. So